Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. And today we have one of my favorite bottles here on my cask, or your cask. And it's the Glenfarclas, 21 years old. And this is part of the standard range of Glenfarclas. And we show you a aerial shot of Glenfarclas. We visited Glenfarclas in 2017. And it's a wonderful distillery, and you can see what a big amount of warehouses Glenfarclas has. And most of them are dunnage warehouses, and a lot of sherry casks in it. And in all those old warehouses lies this old whiskey.
Yeah, I really love the distillery because it's just the feeling of the distillery is just so right. You have these warehouses, most of them dunnage. The distill room, you see big pot stills, and they're actually one of the few distilleries that are still direct fired. That means you don't have steam coils inside or a heat exchanger inside, but you have a boiler, a gas torch below the still, and then it boils it from below. And that has really a lot of influence on the distillate, because you do have a very strong and fast heat impact from below, and that means you do have a faster distillation, and it's said to have a bit of more of a spicy character, like in the old days,
because the residue of the peels, of the corn peels, sticks to the inside wall, and therefore the pot stills have a thicker wall, because you always have wear from this rummager going around in that still, so that nothing bakes on the walls. And this brings more contacts to the copper and more oxidization, more catalytic conversion, and better whiskeys.
Better whiskey. Yeah. So and the other thing is, as we arrived there, we actually drove there in a pair. So we met the guys from the distillery, and we actually met the boss, and he was the senior boss from Whisky.de, and I'm like the junior boss, and we met the senior boss from Glenfarclas, and it was just a company like ours, a bit bigger, but they still managed a lot the same as we do in our company. That's just
it's a private owned company.
Private owned family business.
Yeah. So it was a wonderful day there.
Not as one of these big, what do you call it? Corporate things. They were like, we do have a form for safety. Yeah, you should probably fill it out. I don't know where we keep it. And just don't do anything stupid. And
so we were able to walk through those warehouses, and there's a video for the distillery Glenfarclas in our whiskey database, and have a look at that, and there you can see how Benedict is tasting those casks directly. We choose some eight casks for our company. It was a wonderful day there in 2017. Wonderful, complex, balanced aroma, lots of sherry in the front, and a lot of fruitiness, dark fruitiness, some sweetness going by, and citrus notes. There's a fresh citrus note in it, and a little bit of nuttiness. That's typical for Oloroso sherry cask maturation.
Yeah, I do have the intense sherry as well, a bit of nuttiness as well. But what I also find is a lot of tropical fruit. So it's really fresh, tropical. It's pineapple, papaya. Yeah, they're really nice.
So I had a sip before, because I don't want to have that gap of silence, no? And the taste is massive, a lot of pleasant oakiness in it. There's some mouth watering coming through, lots of sherry again, and a starting of some herbs, some spiciness. Not too intense, not too sharp, but just herbs and spiciness. Probably from the wood. Can't tell you what it is. Yeah.
So the nose has been really fresh, but the body, the aroma, taste is more, really says more 21-year-old. It's definitely dark fruits, dark sherry, a bit of oak, a smidge of smoke in there so for some reason, and a bit of spiciness. I really can't figure out what it is.
Yeah, the aftertaste is really long, and there you have this remembrance of some smoke, not just a tiny bit, and the chocolate is there, but not really bitterness, not dark chocolate, more the milky one, and the spiciness still carries on, so it's a long aftertaste. Yeah, really a good one. Yeah. So there are other Glenfarclas out there with a higher age. 25 years old is, I think, widely available. There's a 17-year-old, a 15-year-old below. One of those two has 46% ABV. This has only 43. The young-aged Glenfarclas have 40%. Then you grading up, you're getting more ABV with a peak on this 15 or 17 years old. Then 43 again here. And I think they are uncolored, of course, and I think the 40 and 43% are chill filtered. Yeah, and well, this is very, very close to a perfect dram for me personally.
Yeah. Beautiful, yeah. It's the resemblance of a fairly old sherry cask whiskey.
Yeah,
really nice. Yeah. So. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this video interesting, then please feel free to go to Whisky.com and find out more about the distillery, or find different bottlings from the Glenfarclas range. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.